I'm Carrington King, one of the co-owners of King Family Vineyards, the oldest of three brothers that love working and playing together here on the farm. This is Stuart King, the middle brother, and James King, the baby in the family.
King Family Vineyards got started back in 1998, but before that, our family moved here from Texas in 1995. The reason we chose this farm is because it had enough flat ground to build a polo field. Our dad was a polo fanatic. Fast forwarding to 1997, we had just had a bad drought and our corn and our alfalfa pastures had died. We were just sitting down for dinner and we got a knock on the door. And a young man named Tom Vandenberg, who had recently graduated from Virginia Tech, came in and joined us for dinner and shared a study on why this particular piece of earth was good to grow vinifera grapevines. So our dad started reading books and we did a soil test and we planted 8 acres of grapes in 1998 and formally established King Family Vineyards that year. In 2000, when we were harvesting our first crop of grapes, our mom, Ellen, turned to our dad, David, and said, "David, can we please make a little bit of wine?" And so, like every good husband, he turned and said, "Sure, honey, we can make a little bit of wine." So we made some wine in 2000 and it all sold through wholesale distribution. Carrington was at a tasting with a wine writer, Stephen Spurrier, from the UK, who tasted about 300 wines in the course of a week. And he picked 10 wines that he really liked. One was our Merlot. And the real catalyst that thrust us into the wine industry was that at that tasting, looking at the top 10 wines, Carrington and David noticed that 8 of the 10 wines had fruit from our vineyard. And so we knew that Tom Vandenberg was correct and we were going to expand the vineyard and break ground on a winery.
Now we're in this mess.
The Polo was my dad just practicing with a handful of locals, something he really enjoyed doing, and they were practicing on the field. This is probably 2004 and 5. And people just started dragging their chairs over from the tasting room. We were approached by a group of ladies who were wanted to run a cancer benefit match here. Pink Ribbon Polo was really the start of maybe polo as the thing it is today. My dad, we were all of us in a room, and he said, "Okay, who's gonna play?" Meaning he's looking to the three of us to raise our hand, and we all kind of look at our feet, and my wife's in the room, she raised her hand. So he played for a couple more years while he had cancer, but became unable to play, and then passed the torch to Allie, who had raised her hand, and he spent 2 years on a golf cart with his oxygen tank, barking at her, and now she's again loves this instructing herself, teaching lots of people, and really enjoying it. It's a lot of work, but she loves it, and we hope she continues to do it.
It's really important to us, not only behind the bar in the winery and in the tasting room, but also on the side of the polo field, that this place can be approached by anybody. And we were always taught that humility is the backbone of character. And here you're welcome in your t-shirt and your flip-flops and the Wagoneer. If you want to get dressed up, you can do that as well. But to be able to go to a polo match on a Sunday, a white pants match with high-level polo, and to be able to picnic right next to the boards and buy some really nice wine, and to do that for free, is probably unique on planet Earth. So we're really proud of that.
Through partnerships with our sponsors, Frank Hardy, etc., that has allowed us to offer lessons to the public, teach polo, introduce the sport to new people, or develop players that have started in other places. So polo sponsorships have really allowed the polo program to grow and to offer the sport to the community, to the public, and if all the way from a group of bridesmaids who want to come and have a fun activity to the player who moved here from Middleburg and wants to continue playing and progressing as a player. So that has been wonderful.
We look for opportunity really to share this place with people, and that's what we enjoy, is this little slice of Virginia we think is beautiful, and we're really proud to be able to keep this little spot in this part of the county green and employ a bunch of people, treat them like family, and share this piece with this community, from everyone that comes out and helps keep polo alive, and those sponsorships and those organizations that we host here, for them to have their business meetings, volunteer events, charity events. We love being a gathering spot here.
Our dad used to say a rising tide lifts all boats, and hearing that over the years, I think we've all adopted that phrase, and it's poured over into other parts of the business. And so all these partnerships and collaborations, the one we have with Frank Hardy, it's just a natural fit because we all understand that when we all work together, we make the community better.